Hey job seekers, Jennifer Tardy here, your career success coach, and welcome back where we continue our job interview question and answer series. Now, we have already answered 4 questions so far. We've answered the questions, tell me about yourself, what are your strengths, what are your weaknesses, and why did you decide to apply to this job? Now, today's question that we are going to answer is, where do you see yourself in 5 years? And we're going to have a really good way to answer this question. And as always, stay tuned through to the very end because we have my favorite segment, the career success bonus tip for underrepresented populations, or as I call them, UPs. So tune in. You don't want to miss this episode. Now guys, you know that I always say this. It does not matter how qualified or how skilled you are. If you are unable to interview or at least articulate why you or how you have the skills necessary for the job, then you will not be the most competitive candidate. And if you're not the most competitive candidate, you may not get that job. So that's why we bring this series to you. So why would an interviewer even ask you this question? Simple. 2 reasons. Number 1, they want to know that you can see yourself working at this organization for the long term. And number 2, they want to see exactly how realistic are you about how quickly you're going to move through your own career path. So they're asking this question to gather those 2 areas of details. Now, how to not, and I mean not, answer this question. Do not share with the employer that you see yourself owning your own company in the next 5 years. So to tell your employer that you want to own your own company, to that employer, it's a huge red flag. Why would they invest in you just for you to take all of the things, that investment, and to start your own business? It's like pouring money down a drain. Why would anybody want to do that? Whatever you do, do not say, well, in the next 5 years, I'm willing to go wherever the money takes me. And also don't say, I don't really know. I have no clue where I'm going to be in the next 5 years, because you should have at least thought about the answer to that question. Pause. Wait. Now, have you heard about having a conversational interview? It is an interview where you are more natural and the conversation is more flowing. Hey, if you haven't heard of it, I have a video for that. And I want to make sure that you check out that video, because while you're in there answering these questions with these interviewers, you need to know how to make sure that you are having a naturally flowing conversational style interview. And I've got that taken care of for you, okay? Tell the employer that over the course of the next 5 years, that you see yourself continuing to hone your skills over the next 5 years so that you can continue to grow with the organization in the capacity that you're needed, and that you're able to continue to add value. And also be sure to tell them that if this value means that you're ready, or that you're perceived as being ready for leadership opportunities, you'd be excited about that. This is a great answer, especially if you're not in management yet. So throwing that in there. That is a great way to answer this question. Okay, let's get some conversation started in the comment section below. I want to know, have you ever heard a funny answer to this question? Have you ever given a funny answer to this question? Leave me a comment below and tell me, what's the funniest answer you've ever heard for this? Right, now we are on to my favorite segment, which is the career success bonus tip for UPs, or underrepresented population. So now this is not meant to be the type of question where you answer personally, especially if you are a woman in an organization where women are underrepresented, okay? So if you are a woman, do not answer this question personally saying, oh, in 5 years, I definitely want to be married and have a bunch of babies. That is fine if that is what you want to do in the future. But this interview is not the place to be able to open up and be that completely transparent about your personal life, because sometimes it can truly distract the employer. And even though none of those conversations should ever be an indication of your ability to do the job, as humans, sometimes the interviewer will take it as such. So leave that out of the conversation, stick to what's professional, and stick to the answer that I gave you, okay? Now, if you are looking at this video, odds are you are probably trying to interview right now. Now, these are some great questions and some answers, but I also have a downloadable guide for you that has 25 of the most common questions and answers. I want you to go ahead and click that button, that link in the details section, and get your guide, because I want you to have it as you are going through the interviewing process. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, you know what you need to do. Subscribe to the channel, like this video, and leave us a comment. So thanks for checking out this video. I will see you in the next video. And always remember, in order to be underrepresented no more, we must continue to learn, engage, apply, repeat now.